The internet is often loud, a place where voices clash, opinions collide, and emotions spill over faster than anyone can gather them. And for celebrities, that noise never really stops. Every photo, every interview, every gesture earns millions of eyes, thousands of words, and often, more judgment than kindness. But sometimes, in the middle of all that noise, a moment of quiet humanity breaks through. That is exactly what happened when Thai actor Tay Tawan offered a gentle response to a cruel hate comment. A moment so sincere that it softened the entire conversation and drew admiration across the internet. It started like any ordinary day. Tay, beloved for his acting roles and warm public presence, had posted a simple update online. A friendly message accompanied by a smiling photo of himself. The post gathered its usual flood of hearts, supportive comments, and loving words from fans around the world who appreciated him not just as an artist but as a kind-hearted person. Yet among the sea of positivity, a single hate comment appeared, sharp enough to stand out. The message criticized him harshly, telling him that he didn't deserve attention, that his work was overrated, that he should step away from the spotlight. The comment went on longer than necessary, filled with bitterness that seemed more personal than objective. Fans quickly noticed and flooded the thread with rebuttals, defending Tay, questioning the commenter's intent, and telling them to stop spreading negativity. Many expected Tay to ignore the message completely. After all, celebrities receive countless hateful remarks daily. Why bother giving attention to hate? But Tay did something different. He responded. His reply was calm, sincere, and unexpectedly tender. He thanked the commenter for expressing their thoughts and said that he respected differing opinions. He followed by sharing that he was doing his best every day, not to be perfect, but to improve as a person and as an artist. He wished the commenter well and gently reminded them that words carry weight. That was all. No anger, no embarrassment, no dramatic flair. It was such an honest, grounded response that it spread rapidly, with thousands sharing screenshots across platforms within hours. People were stunned by how gracefully he handled the situation. In a world where many respond to negativity with defensiveness or sarcasm, Tay chose understanding. It was clear he was not simply trying to look good. His tone felt natural, calm, steady, and full of warmth. He didn't shame the commenter, nor did he ask fans to attack them. He simply showed compassion. His message made fans pause. It wasn't just a response, it was a reminder. A reminder that celebrities are real people. A reminder that kindness can diffuse cruelty. A reminder that respect is powerful, even in silence. The conversation shifted almost instantly. What had been an ugly thread transformed into a gentle space. Fans praised him not only for his talent but for his grace. Many commented that his heart was the reason they supported him. Others said that his words helped them reflect on how they deal with criticism in their own lives. His message, though simple, carried the kind of sincerity that touches something deeply human. Soon, major pages began circulating the story. Entertainment blogs shared the screenshot with headlines highlighting his maturity. Some added commentary about how his response set a new standard for dealing with negativity online. They pointed out that in an era where social media encourages quick reactions, often fueled by pride or defensiveness, Tay's composed reply was refreshing. It was not just fans who reacted. Other public figures, including actors and content creators, reshared the moment. Some wrote that they admired his emotional strength. Others admitted that, in his place, they might not have handled the situation so well. Tay's response turned into a quiet lesson. A demonstration that empathy has power even when directed toward someone who offers none. And while his reply was widely circulated, something else began happening in the shadows of the conversation. People started sharing stories of their personal experiences with hate. How a single harsh comment had once shaken their confidence, how negativity had shaped their self-worth, how they sometimes still struggled. Tay's message seemed to give others permission to speak openly about pain in a way that felt safe. In a strange, beautiful way, his calm response to one hateful comment became a source of healing for many who had been wounded by similar words. Interestingly, many fans speculated that Tay's ability to respond so softly came from years of personal growth. He had been in the public eye long enough to understand that not everyone would love or support him. He had faced both praise and criticism, and through it all, he managed to remain himself, gentle, respectful, thoughtful. This moment felt like a small window into that inner strength. Some fans reflected on past interviews where Tay spoke about kindness. He had once said that he tries to treat everyone with respect because he never knows what someone might be going through. Even in this situation, it seemed he looked beyond the harsh comment to the person behind it, someone who may have been hurting or struggling. By responding with understanding, he extended not just courtesy, but compassion. As the story continued to spread, the original commenter disappeared from the conversation, either staying silent or deleting their account. But that absence only amplified Tay's words. Instead of becoming a messy, long-drawn argument, the interaction ended quietly, resolved without damage. Tay didn't need to win. He simply needed to speak truthfully. And that truth settled like calm water after a pebble's fall. Weeks after the moment first captured attention, people were still talking about it. Some said they saved the screenshot on their phones to remind themselves to be kinder. Others created artwork inspired by his words. Hashtags trended. Fans wrote letters. It was as if his response had become something bigger than just a reply. It became an emotion that people wanted to hold on to. It's rare for a single sentence online to have such resonance. The internet moves quickly, attention fades within seconds. But Tay's response lingered, not because of drama, but because of sincerity. It felt pure. It felt human. Even so, Tay did not treat the moment as something extraordinary. He continued posting as usual, sharing smiles, behind-the-scenes moments, updates about his projects. He didn't boast about the attention his reply received. He didn't comment further on it at all. For him, it was simply the right thing to do, offering kindness where others might expect anger. That humility only strengthened the impression he left behind. The situation eventually became a reference point in discussions about how celebrities can navigate online negativity. Some observers argued that not everyone has the emotional energy to respond so gently. Others suggested that kindness is not always the best option when dealing with hostile people. But regardless of differing opinions, the central message remained clear. Tay's response showed that compassion is always possible, even in difficult moments. To many of his supporters, it was no surprise that a moment of kindness from him could ripple outward. They had seen the way he interacts during fan meetings, how he takes time to listen, how he finds the small details in conversations that make people feel valued.